What's up, everybody? John here. So, one of the questions I get a lot is about niche research and finding good keywords. And this is something I've kind of been struggling with myself until I had the epiphany, why am I coming up with keywords myself when I can just look at who's winning and leech off of their keywords? So, that's what this video is going to be about. I'm going to show you how to find the best-selling merch T-shirts and the best-selling brands, and use their bestsellers to find what's actually selling on Amazon. So what I'm going to search up in Amazon, since you can't actually search for merch T-shirts, is one of the generic phrases from the T-shirt description that Amazon includes. So this one is for the cheaper T-shirt. There's the American Apparel, and then this one. So I'm just going to copy and paste this directly from my description and one of my T-shirts. Hit the search bar, and we're going to get a whole bunch of T-shirts up here. And I'm not sure if other T-shirt companies actually use this phrase as well. So to kind of filter them out, we're going to click clothing. And let's see. I'm not even sure if all these are Prime eligible. Oh yeah, they are. So we're going to click Amazon Prime. And also make sure Amazon is the seller. And so we have 271,000 shirts here. And you can also filter out by the American Apparel ones. And I think that comes out to like 15,000 or something. So most people are putting out the cheap T-shirts. So if we click over here on the side by brand, see more, we're going to see all of the merch brands for the cheap T-shirt, and there's a lot of them. Just completely spamming. But hey, I do the same thing. So keep calm. You can hero shirts, Hillary Clinton. That's pretty popular right now. Horses. But what we want to look at is the top brands. And I'm not sure exactly how Amazon's algorithm works, if it's just based on sales or relevance or what criteria exactly, but I'm pretty sure that if it's a top brand, they're pushing quality to the top. So based on that assumption, I'm going to look at some of these top brands here and see if I can pull out some good niches. I mean, right off the bat, you can see, okay, Bernie's doing well. Hillary's doing well, so if you hop into those right now, you'll probably make a few bucks. But there's also, let's see, the Beatles, I'm not sure. Sometimes you'll see these brands up here that only have one or two T-shirts. So they might be, some of them might be shooting advertisements to their shirts, or else they're promoting them through alternative means. Or else it's just a pretty good looking shirt. So this one, it's not too bad. 91,000. There you go. That'll pay for beer on a Friday night. But besides the Beatles, so we want a big selection that we can kind of wade through. If they have hundreds of shirts, then that's coming from a merch seller that can sell hundreds or even thousands of shirts. So if they've gotten to that point, then they have at least a basic idea of what sells. So let's look at TiVo. So they've been on Team Cap, Team Rogers, I'm not sure who that is, Stark. So got a lot of Marvel shirts here. Jack Sparrow's. So this is kind of interesting because all of this guy's shirts are using popular ideas, and I'm not even sure if these are, copyright violations or what, but maybe they have some that aren't, Marvel and stuff like that. This isn't dog hair on my shirt, it's Pitbull glitter. So this one, if you saw what I just did, I just filtered by reviews to see which ones actually have reviews, because if they do have a couple reviews, then they know, they've probably gotten a good amount of sales. So right here we can see, okay, the dogs are doing pretty well, and I could almost bet that if this design is doing well, then every single variation that he has right here is doing pretty well also. And 173,000 bestsellers rank. I'm not sure how many sales that is, but for me, I just kind of calculate, okay, how long would it actually take me to mock up a similar shirt to this? And probably take less than 30 minutes. And then I would use it on every single dog that I could think of. And probably cats too. Let's see this other guy. So right there, I don't want to use Captain America, but I know dogs. That's a winning t-shirt right here. So maybe I can put up a little slight variation of that. Let's look at their other shirts. Old man with the hockey stick. So hockey. Ice hockey dads. Interesting. So that's kind of obscure, but hockey dads. There you go. We just found another one. Ice hockey dads. And I'm not sure how this guy does his keywords. Look, there's just a few of them, so it's not completely packed with a whole bunch of irrelevant keywords. But, you know, you can take inspiration from their keywords, maybe add in a couple, take a couple away, and just take inspiration from the design as well. There you go. Beer money. So, there's a couple right off the bat from this seller. Let's look at this guy. Got some Christian, Hawaii. Oh, here we go. So this is kind of a good idea. You could put a shirt up for, well, you want to make sure it's spelled right. But you could put up a shirt for every single city, and maybe even put up a little map of the metropolitan area or something. But think about that. If you come up with one basic design, then you can just replicate that for every major metropolitan area in the world if you wanted. Depends on how much free time you have. But here, look. A million sales ranking. Let's see. There's probably some Detroit sales. Oh, no. But even then, over time, if you just make $10 royalty on each one of these shirts with what is probably less than an hour of work, then, whew, man, you just got paid like a couple $100 an hour. And then you just put it on every single other website as well. But, let's see. Don't take that idea. That's mine. So besides those, oh, I think I'm back at TiVo. Well, let's look at one more. The Gentle Sirs. I'm just picking it based on 300 shirts. Mommy's first Mother's Day. If looks good, kale. So nurses, teachers, kale. And we could see what kind of sales they have. 500,000. And they got a review too. Here's some more kale shirts. So vegans, maybe, vegetarians, they're pretty passionate about their love for the animals. And look, that's, no offense if you're watching this video, but that's just not a really good design. So if you can make a design better than this guy's, then you could probably kind of pull a few sales away from him. And so there you have it. Just look at the top brands and look at some of the sales rankings. Look at how many shirts they're putting out in each category, especially recently. So right now it looks like this seller, the Gentle Sirs, they're all over the nurses. See, all their newest arrivals are nurses, and that's actually somebody else's design, but they kind of created their own variation of it. Yeah, so there you go, nurses. Maybe he got a couple sales on his first nurse shirt. I don't know, but no homophobia. Look, there you have it. Right here is somebody who's getting sales, someone who Amazon calls a top brand, and you have all of the niches that they're getting into, all of the ones that they've done in the past, and you can look at all of the sales rankings and look at all their reviews as well. Oh, wow, lots of reviews here. So nurse shirts doing well, vegetarian vegan shirts doing well. Camping, I'm not sure if that's going to be a guaranteed hit, but it looks like their biggest one is vegans and nurses. So there you go. What did we find out today? Vegans, nurses, states, cities, homophobia. It hasn't sold yet. But yeah, I mean, it's that easy to find. Oh, hockey dads too. And then what was the other one? Oh, it was the dogs. So there we go. What do we have? Like 6, 7, 8 niches just right there, proven to be sellers by the top brands that Amazon calls the top. And time to make some t-shirts. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you liked it, go ahead and thumbs up and leave a comment. All right, thanks for watching.